Good morning. It's day 9 and I'm still feeling wonky, but my congestion's starting to go down. So I'm hoping that as the congestion starts to go down, the brain will start to feel better as well. I'm feeling well enough that I'm going to the fair today. We've got driving, meaning these goats tend to be the kind of goats you would take on trails with you. So they have to wear like little harnesses and you have to drive the goats and maybe they pull stuff. And then we have a goat obstacle course. Like, how would the goat do on an obstacle course if there were distractions and things like that? So this one's always fun, doing the driving and the obstacle courses and stuff, to see how they manage the goats. And I think that's pretty much it for today. They're still finishing up all the llama and alpaca stuff. So until all the llama and alpaca stuff gets done, we don't do the main fitting and showing and stuff like that for the goats. So that will start tomorrow. I am ready to get back to this, All the Birds in the Sky by Charlie Jane Andrews today. Last night was pretty rough when I was reading this. I was really enjoying it, but I was like, ooh, okay, my brain is not focusing. So I'm hoping for a little bit of that today because I do want to read this. I am fascinated because it is so strange and I want to see if it's the kind of strange that I enjoy. Okay, I'm on my way to the fair and I am hot. So let's hope I cool down. I'm taking Mom's car because she actually has air conditioning. So, whew, on my way. You're such a handsome boy. Tried it. Okay, so we're done. Goat pack is done. That took a long time. It was like 2 hours because there were so many kids, but I'm ready to go home. And tomorrow's another day. Well, it's late and I did do a little bit of reading of All the Birds in the Sky. I am 40 some odd pages in. And what can I tell you about this so far? We have our two main characters, Patricia and Lawrence. And Patricia is a witch, or at least she believes herself to be a witch because of an experience she had with these birds that she was able to understand what they were saying to her when she was a child.
Since then, she has not been able to understand any animals or birds or anything talking to her, but she does believe that she is a witch, and at some point, as long as she stays in nature and she interacts with wildlife, she will have her abilities at some point. Then we have Lawrence, who is this pretty socially awkward, no, actually very socially awkward kid. He's gotten beat up a lot throughout his childhood. He is a technological wizard. From an early age, he's able to put together this time machine that gives you 2 seconds in the future, like puts you 2 seconds in the future. Only people who are really technologically capable have been able to use the coding and all the stuff to make this secret time machine. And he has a clear path for his future. He's going to be important in the technological world. We know that's true because he's already met these people who are creating these rockets that are going to outer space, and he understands them and what is important to them, and they understand that he's one of them because he's made one of the time machines. He's kind of already accepted in that little circle of future super nerds, tech nerds. These two end up going to the same middle school, and they become friends, unlikely friends, but they become friends because his parents are obsessed with him spending time in nature because they don't want him to be stuck in the house doing computer stuff. They don't have any idea of his ability with technology, and in their mind, it's important for him to get out and make friends and be doing all these activities that he has no interest in doing. Patricia wants to spend all her time in nature, and they end up becoming friends because he comes up with this pact where Patricia will lie to his family and say that he's totally getting out in nature and doing all these things, and he will pay her money to do that. But they end up spending time together, a lot of time together, because neither of them have friends. They struggle to make friends. Even though they don't understand each other because they're completely different in their interests, they're basically kind of stuck with each other. And that's where this story has gotten so far. I think that the little aspects of technology and the different elements that are brought into this, I think, are fascinating. I think it is very quirky, and I could see how it may not be for everyone because this is one of those books that got fairly mixed reviews, and I'm really liking the quirk. It's the kind of quirk that works for me, at least at this point. So I'm curious to see where it's going to go, especially the witch aspect of it, because we're not really seeing anything from Patricia yet, except that she loves nature and she wants to spend more time in nature, and she's just desperate to find out how she is a witch, but she wants to be a good witch. She wants to be a really good witch. She wants to be successful at it. She wants to be an ethical witch. She really wants to embrace this side of herself. So I hope for her sake that she actually has some witch powers. Otherwise, she's going to be very disappointed. And I'm going to read a little bit more before I go to sleep, but it's already pretty late. I am hoping I make some more progress. Tomorrow, I do have to be at the fair for a decent length of time tomorrow because we're going to start doing more goat judging. And if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe so you can see what happens tomorrow at the fair. More goats. I hope you're not getting sick of the goats yet because I'll have more goats to show you tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later. Bye.